As many of you know, in prior years, our esteemed Dr. McDonald poetically argued for the excellence of our graduates. Last year, I stood before you and presented the commencement case for the class of 2024, armed not with rhymes, but with reason, in a membership to the Massachusetts Bar. Today, I rise again, this time to argue the most joyous of motions, that the students before us are fully prepared to graduate with distinction. Let the record show I am once again here to rest my case for the class of 2025. And Jermaine, I'm probably going to need a water. Amy Almonte is found to be decent and kind, a good friend, a wonderful daughter. She is proud of her Dominican heritage. Her associates include Ryan Yancey, Claire Lalonde, and Catherine Orfanos. Amy was recognized as a core member for her kindness. Her next venue will be North Shore Community College. Owen Anderson's confidence has grown exponentially during his time here, apropos of his talents. His relaxed demeanor and admitted penchant for procrastination belies a zealous work ethic, as demonstrated by his completion of IB Math and Spanish. He's off to Bryant University. Harrison Barker is a four-year partner. Now so at home in this region, he once tried to expand his jurisdiction to a Quabbin football game. One of our finest athletes, his motions led wrestling, soccer, and ultimate. His early objections to office hours were eventually dismissed, perhaps thanks to Konozik's suggestion. His next order of business is the College of Charleston. James Behenna is an expert witness to Star Wars. A day student, he's very close with his family, with whom he enjoys boating. Extracurricular covenants include the robotics team, soccer, squash, and ultimate. He's admitted into further proceedings at Landmark College. Blue Betancourt-Poor has compiled untold evidence of her artistic prowess, a superlative portfolio and 4 years of guidance under Ms. Riendo. Their cross-country captaincy, a testament to grit and determination, as our first place finishes in every meet this year. Studies adjourn for a gap year, and then proceedings continue at Wheaton College. Matthew Buva. It has come to my attention that Matthew has loved IB history and government classes and freely shares his love of politics in those spaces. He has also excelled in his 2 years of technical theater internship. Perhaps political science practice awaits at Marist next year. Emma Bullock served as an esteemed member of the Corps who was recognized for purpose, a proctor and a fierce advocate of all things Taylor Swift. An expert witness in many disciplines spanning girls' leadership, chorale, and theater, the diversity of her talents is remarkable. She is set for success at Assumption College next year. Georgia Capobianco is a determined scholar and a loyal friend in whom you can trust. There is no restraining her earring fashion, and she's known to retire to her chambers for the occasional nap. Her success will be sustained as she returns west to the University of Oregon. Reese Cohen, a formidable student with a keen mind and a key contributor to Eagle Hill athletics, exercising speed and skill. He conquered all challengers en route to championships in soccer, basketball, and ultimate. Recognized with the honor of Corps membership, he sets his bar high and will continue to do so at Tulane next year. Griffin Connolly can summon great strength. A fitness aficionado and wrestler, his sidebars are diverse, including fashion and design, and the learning and practicing Chinese with Mr. Guo. We have high expectations as he goes to the Low Country in the College of Charleston next year. B. de Montfort Walker's thoughtfulness cannot be dismissed, and her dry sense of humor is sharp. We submit she should accept praise more readily, for there is no disputing how great she is. A core member exalted for honesty, Dr. Miller's reliable boatman, excelling in IB history and English, she somehow also found time for a side practice of pottery. We all swear she will thrive at American University. Justin Dowdell is hereby recognized as a musical force. He not only has an impressive vinyl collection, but produces his own songs as well. Fittingly, his docket included jam band, and will surely be hearing great things as he follows his father's footsteps to Syracuse University. Booker Erskine, a Renaissance man in his time here on campus, his motions were diverse, from robotics and computer science to the classic certificate in literature, as well as forays in track, soccer, wrestling, and lacrosse. He proceeds to Rochester Institute of Technology and Mechanical Engineering. Danny Freeman is renowned for her attempting to abscond with one of Mrs. Huback's seltzers and leaving notes behind. She calls herself dramatic and hopes for consensus, but we have judged her primarily to be competent, capable, and full of potential. We can retain her no more, but her fine work will be sustained at Syracuse next year. Kai Gottsagen's area of practice is role-playing games, with partners Hopper and Parson as counsel, creating and making cosplay costumes, as well as producing top-tier work in the art room with Ms. Riendo is where many hours were billed. A welcome return to Vermont and Champlain College awaits. Caitlin Gregory incorporated wonderful friendships at EHS, sure to be lifelong partnerships. It is the court's opinion she will greatly miss writing classes with Mr. Kim and Ms. Bonica. She practiced internationally with a service project in Costa Rica, and at Denison University, she will no doubt be a star. Liam Hennessy was never inconspicuous. His eclectic wardrobe was always an exhibit. He held court often on open mic nights, has no objections to getting his hands dirty working on old cars, and stays in motion driving a classic Cadillac. His many talents will serve the community of Hampshire College well. Ethan Highfield finds great appeal in hard work, exceedingly driven academically as evidenced by his exceptional work in IB history. That work ethic was discovered in the gym as well. Weights and fitness part of his due process. He has proven himself ready for Butler University next year. Kira Jameson has proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that she is committed to her schooling. She traveled from Sutton every day with no objection. Mrs. Groner has stated she wishes Kira had at times had time traveled as well and could have found a way to be here more than 2 years. A well-earned gap year awaits, after which she proceeds to Clark University and aspires to a future in game design. Court Jones isn't afraid to restore precedent as a classic car aficionado, his next proceeding a 1985 Mercedes-Benz. He loves to hunt with his father, will happily debate politics, and both his rowing for the crew team and his suit game are beyond reproach. Glion Institute of Higher Education in Switzerland awaits. Kelly Jones is of a bubbly, smiling constitution and found to be quite fun. Talented in both visual and performing arts, she held the audience rapt with her role in The Crucible. Kelly is always smiling, though interestingly, she finds chocolate contestable. This Arizona native will continue to practice in the Northeast at Alfred University. Julian Kaufelt excels in the court of fitness and athletics, as evidenced by his development as a wrestler. Camaraderie and partnership drew him to lacrosse, and Mr. Ward testifies that Julian succeeded in his A&P class without much deliberation, an uncommon case. Let me state on the record, Elon University is lucky to have him. Eli Kern is a four-year partner at Eagle Hill, presiding over field and court since his Brat Pack days in Dana. Expert in soccer, basketball, and ultimate in a foray into lacrosse freshman year, he was recognized as the outstanding team contributor in basketball this year. He'll continue his case for excellence at Ohio State University in the fall. And there she is, hello. Brielle Koros had made no secret about objecting to Massachusetts weather, preferring her home venue of Florida and eager for a return as she attends the University of Tampa. Thursday morning council with Mrs. Cranford and an iced mango refresher were cherished routines. This star basketball player ruled the court and always made time to help younger students in need. Her smile and humor will be missed. Teddy Krimendahl is a master navigator, planner, and motivator, as evidenced by the dormitory functions he orchestrated freshman year. His unique phrases in Krimendahlese language have caught on campus-wide, his influence superior. A golfer and a rower, he is most notably a good son, loyal friend, and a decent young man. George Washington University is fortunate to have him. Morgan Levy is unwavering in her faith. Her coaches testified to her commitment as an athlete and to her teams, including serving as an outstanding manager when injury adjourned her season. She is also an equine advocate and enjoys game fishing, diverse and unique areas of practice. Lynn University is gaining an exceptional student and person. Allegra Lippman's time at EHS has been unanimously decided to be outstanding. There was no moderation in her pursuits. She embraced all we had to offer. Student council, cross-country, swimming, and even the snack bar were beneficiaries of her great efforts. She will rise to great heights fittingly at the University of Denver. Owen Luke has risen from learning intro to guitar with Mr. McCann to incorporating himself to jam band class. His commitment is evidenced by his determined management of a lengthy commute and the challenges therein, still filling his docket with basketball and rowing. His pursuit of achievement adjourns now to Westfield State University. Daniela Martin Moreno has a conviction for convection, baking with Tabitha at 6 a.m. in the kitchen since last year. An unimpeachable student and community member, she was a universally respected role model. She somehow also found the hours to play basketball, volleyball, and tennis, as well as run cross-country, swim, and train. Her culinary pursuits continues next year at La Cordon Bleu. Alex McGee was summoned to Eagle Hill and Hardwick, but has sworn allegiance to New York, preferring to spend weekends in a less rural venue. While occasionally objecting to early morning starts, he nevertheless rose to the occasion. His next discovery is studying at Syracuse University. Lexi Milnpot was a fierce self-advocate. Her voice is resoundingly heard. She was judged worthy of independence thanks to her strict self-governance, balancing her commitments and overcoming challenges without fail. She was a key contributor to the crew and basketball teams, and I order her to remain in touch after she departs for American University. Jack Moreland has been here since he was a very junior partner, essentially growing up at Eagle Hill. His deeds included the ultimate and soccer teams, and he is reported to be entrepreneurial, selling clothing online. Maybe that's not the only one. There is conviction that his colorful personality and outgoing character will be missed as he settles at Mount Wachusett Community College. Oliver Myers-Elkins watches sports with conviction, a rabid fan. His strongest fervor is basketball, particularly when the Brooklyn Nets are playing. His teachers testify that he is capable and driven. A political science focus awaits at American University, where his work will be supreme. Allie Racine's poetry and songwriting talents have been judged to be superior. She finds great appeal and inspiration in learning about the world and people around her. Her deeds include art, music, girls' leadership, and leading yoga and meditation for peers and teachers alike. Western Colorado University has no objection to her arrival next year. Huck Riley's teachers are on the record professing that he is smart as a whip and equally humble and caring. His mastery of math is rapid, often preemptively moving onto the next concept ahead of schedule. The ultimate coaches attest to his grasp of the spirit of the game and throwing ability. His practice goes cross-country, proudly heading to the University of California at Berkeley next year. Charlie Ringwald arrived only this year, his time at EHS relatively brief. His kindness and laid-back demeanor nevertheless quickly appealed to many. We would appeal to retain him for longer if there was precedent, but we will settle for the 1 year we had as he heads off to Syracuse University. Victoria Rooney found her formal school judgment of her potential contemptuous. Her time here proven their miscalculation and their loss was very much our gain. In addition to academic success, her practices included volleyball, basketball, and lacrosse. Dean College was wise to welcome her partnership, as it is certain she will continue to refuse limitation. Leo Schumann has made the most of his time on campus, despite a fondness for constant trips off of it. A partner in caffeination with Stone most afternoons, he was also a key contributor in mock trial and ultimate frisbee. He aims high at Lynn University to pursue his love of aviation. Jeremy Shapiro is judged to be a remarkably strong student, a distinguished member of the Corps, and hopes someday to study abroad in Japan. Athletic pursuits include volleyball, soccer, basketball, and ultimate. It is beyond a shadow of a doubt that he will thrive at Marquette University. Addie Silva's will is strong, powering her through 2 years at Eagle Hill. Both years she defended the courts for 3 seasons, playing basketball, volleyball, and tennis. Her apprenticeship with Mrs. Geary was at first contested, but sincere closeness and connection developed. She and Mrs. Bonica bonded over the appeal of volleyball. Moorhead State University is her next venue. Noah Slotnick was frequently discovered in Doug Koja's office in his first year, an intern by association. Another athletics expert, he was bestowed with the Coaches Award in basketball and confessed to find study hall in contempt during March Madness. A fan of Mrs. McFall in math class, evidence adds up to a certainty of his success as he takes a gap year next year. Izzy Thompson has proven herself beyond a doubt to be sweet yet sassy, determined yet social, stubborn yet, in the opinion of this court, among the most wonderful to be around. Mrs. Hubax recalls the unprecedented quickness with which they bonded and knows that if she can order herself to class on time, she will have orders of success at Skidmore. Evan Turcotte is a patented STEM star. Presiding over the makerspace in robotics, he was a technical expert. The verdict is that Mr. Blaze will miss his presence in IB math. As a corps member, he was recognized for his honesty and as an authentically wonderful community member. Clarkson University awaits. Daniel Wasserman's talents resonated in the common room. He would play his guitar and sometimes collaborate with Mr. Leyva. He made the most of when class action was done, renowned for his power naps after school. He has no rebuttal of the Bay State, heading west to Massachusetts College of Liberal Arts from here. Asher Weber Shute hails from Northampton, not far from here. It is undisputed he was a powerful rower, presiding over the boys' three-seater. His academic talents were exhibited in Spanish, where Mr. Hidalgo can testify to his exceptional performance. His next venue is Champlain College. Gabe Wheeler's advocacy for the underdog knows no bounds. He always states his case for others in need as well as himself. He discovered a love of ancient history and makes brief work of any puzzle before him. A partner in cross country and swimming, he travels to Ohio Wesleyan for the next chapter of his journey. Bree Wood is tenacious and tough. Her wrestling coaches and moreover her opponents will attest. A crew captain as well, she never backs away from a challenge, though does not like deliberating over math. A corps member for kindness, she will be immeasurably missed by Dr. Stone. Lynn University will be fortunate to have her. Ryan Yancey's jurisdiction knows no bounds, a perpetual wanderer. Well regarded for her makeup talents, we urge the same enthusiasm be employed with sunscreen. A basketball standout and above all, a loyal friend, the University of Michigan at Dearborn, the next proceeding. In summation, the class of 2025 stands as a compelling case in character, curiosity, and conviction. Each student, distinct in evidence and spirit, leaves behind a precedence of excellence that will not easily be overturned. This court finds them ready to enter the world, and the world lucky to receive them. Thank you.